Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping. I present on what I call the purgatories of scaling. That's like my favorite presentation to do because I call it my number one head nodding presentation. Because the whole way through, purgatory number one is like when you're trying to get off the truck and you're hiring your first few guys, and like money kind of goes backwards when you do that because you double your capacity and you double the amount of equipment you have, and so you got all these investments. Purgatory number two tends, and that's usually in like the $200,000 to $300,000 range, depending on the industry. Purgatory number two is kind of in the $500,000 to $600,000 range because you start needing somebody else to manage the crews, and you're like officially out of the field, and that starts to get more expensive, and you start needing admin help, and that's like a new set of problems for you to solve. Purgatory number three is usually in that 1 to 1.5 range, and it's because you don't have the wherewithal or the skills yet to build a leadership team, but you can't grow your company by yourself anymore. And you don't have the systems that you just talked about and a machine that other people can run. And I see this happen all the time is $1 million business, cost of goods sold wise, they can go out and produce and be consistent in what it costs them to go execute the job. They've got that figured out. That's dialed in. It's consistent. Every time they go out, they bring 60% of the money back, whatever it is. And they usually have some marketing things figured out. Like they've figured out ways to generate leads consistently. And that's always changing a little bit, but they usually have a few like go-tos, and their admin cost skyrockets because they keep hiring admin people, and admin people are great at looking busy and acting like they're doing their job. But those admin people, again, like cost of goods sold, you can pay them in a way that connects them to their production. Harder to do, salespeople, you can do that too, but it's harder to do with admin people. When you hire admin people to take things off of your plate, but they don't think like a producer. They're not like, how do I get this done as fast as possible to make as much revenue for us as possible? They're like, how do I make myself keep looking busy? And so you get stuck in this area where you've got an admin team, but you don't have an admin team that actually knows how to grow your business, and you don't know how to train them to grow your business because you just hustle and grind it and figure it out. And all of a sudden you have 25% cost of your admin, and there's no money left at the end of the day because you're just sucking it all up into wages for people that don't know how to connect their work to your revenue. And I see that happen all the time at like 1 to 1.5 million. It's just they're stuck there, and they get stuck there for a while. It's like
well, they learn the E-Myth, but what the problem with the E-Myth is it doesn't show you how to do the E-Myth. The E-Myth is all about theory, right? Of what you should do. You know, you got to read Traction to start getting. Traction is the follow-up, even though it's different authors. Traction is the follow-up to how to put the E-Myth into practice. Mm-hmm. And there's other books as well.
Hey, home service heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.